Creations, Reefs, and Things. How are y'all doing? I'm so glad to be back at a video with you guys. I have been behind the scenes working on a lot of my social media stuff and getting my platforms together for you guys. So I have not been doing anything. I've been busy, busy, busy. Last weekend I had an event at my clubhouse. I hope you guys watch my videos on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, all over the place. So you can go back and watch that. I did had a craft fair and it turned out to be really, really well. Did really, really good. So this week, today, matter of fact, this weekend, today I had a baby shower. I had to do a balloon decoration for a baby shower. So I was doing that today, and I will post pictures for that tomorrow. But as you guys come in, say hi. Let me know you're watching. Let me know where you're watching from. Let me know if you do any type of crafts. It could be painting. It could be wreath making. It could be making signs. It could be sewing. Let me know what you're into. And if you're not into doing any crafts, let me know if you just like watching people make wreaths, or just doing crafts altogether. I like watching painting, even though I can't draw nor paint or for anything. But anyway, today I wanted to come on and do a very, very simple wreath with you guys. Everything I have here on this table came from Hobby Lobby. So I've been getting a lot of people lately asking me, well, telling me, hey Katrina, I can't decorate anything. I get stuff, I don't know how to put it together. And one point I'm in a store, I see everything, I pick it up and I get home and then I get frustrated because I don't know how to put it together. So today I figured I would do something like that for you guys so I can show you guys how to put it together. Everything that's on the table here today came from Hobby Lobby. Everything, Hobby Lobby. And if I'm not mistaken, it was in stock last week. I'm not sure about this weekend, but you can use this type of idea and style of wreath that we're doing today with anything. Okay, any other plain base, you can add stuff in. So let's go through what we have to work with today. So don't forget, when you come in, say hi. Let me know you coming in. Let me know where you're checking in from. I want to know. I want to know who's coming in to say hi. So this is what we have. This is like a garland. And it's just got pine cones on it, some little wooden picks here, burlap. The pine cones have like snow on it. You guys can see that. So it has snow on it, and this is just a garland. You get it from Hobby Lobby, and it is actually $12.99. I don't know if you guys can see that, but $12.99. So that's how much this costs. That's one item, because there's only going to be four items to this wreath today. So if you hear something in the background, that's my grandson. So he's trying to get down here in the basement to work with me, but I told him he couldn't come, but he's yelling down the stairs now. So just in case you hear a little voice, that's who it is. These berries also came from Hobby Lobby. They have these berries. You can find them anywhere. You don't have to buy them at Hobby Lobby, but everything I have today is from Hobby Lobby. But you can get any berries. And this is optional, ladies and gentlemen. You do not have to have this at all. This is optional. And then I found this beautiful star. Look at this. Beautiful wooden star. Wooden star, just beautiful. And this was, I don't know if you can see that from the light shining on it, but it's $9.99. Okay? $9.99 at Hobby Lobby. And they have all different types. You don't have to use a star. You can use something else. You don't have to use anything at all. This is also optional. But I wanted to put four items together for you guys just to show you how quick and easy this can be. And it has like little, I don't know if you can see, but it's like, look like it's got ice on it, on the branches. So it kind of glistens a little bit in the light. So this, I think, is really, really gorgeous. So now we get to the beautiful pine wreath. These pine wreaths are at Hobby Lobby, and I just love them. Look at this. There's different types of pines up here, and that's why I love these, because they're different types of pines. As you can see, this has like a 3-branch piece here. I don't know if you can see that, but that's how that is. But then you got the regular green pine, which is just a regular green pine. And then you'll have like the fluffy kind right here. See? So you got all these different types of pine on this one pine wreath form, and I think it's just great. It just makes for a great pine background to a wreath. And the price on this one and Hobby Lobby, let me turn it around for you guys so you can see it. And I think it was, I don't know, let me see if I can take it off for you guys. I think that's what, $14.99 that says. Yeah, $14.99 for that right there. So this was $14.99. This was $12.99 for the garland. This was $9.99 for the star. And the berries was $5.99. Okay? So that's what you have. This is all that you need for this wreath. There's no cutting, no mesh. There's no measuring mesh. There's not even any glue. Only if you want to glue these down and to glue this down. If you're selling it, I suggest you glue it down. But if it's just for you, you don't need to glue it down because you can change it to anything you want. All right, you can change it to anything you want. Like say if you want this now, right? This is your winter wreath. You want to use this for winter because it has a little bit of snow on the cones. But then afterwards, you want to do like a country chic one. This is a country chic one. If you want to take it out and then add this going around in your wreath and do a country chic, you can do a country chic. So if you're not selling it and you just want to make it for your house, that's an option for you. To just put it in like I'm going to show you without any glue, and you can change it when you want to. That's the best part. But if you are selling it, I do suggest you to put a little dab of glue in when you secure it down in the wreath, which I will show you if you're going to sell it, to make sure nothing comes out. So let's do the first step to this. First step to this would be fluffing out this beautiful pine wreath, okay? So when you come on, make sure you say hello. I'm going to go through and fluff out this pine wreath, and I just like to bring the pines to me, fluff them out, you know, just pick them up off the base. No, there's no right, wrong way of doing it. You just want to fluff it out. And I just run my, kind of like rake my hands through it, kind of picks it up really good. But if you want to do it some other way, you can do it some other way. It's fine. I do it this way first, and then I go back in and do some placement. We're going to go through it again, so don't worry about it. If you look like you got it's hole, you know, look like it's holes and you can see the base, it's fine. It's fine. So hey guys, you know my website is KatheenCreations.com. I am on Etsy under Katheen Creations, one word. So you can go and look at my other wreaths on Etsy. I've listed some new stuff, so you guys can go check that out. Also, if you go on my Facebook and you see the save on your first wreath order, there's a coupon for you, so you may want to sign up and get that coupon for your first order. Doesn't hurt to get a couple of dollars off on a wreath. I'm always looking for a deal. Always looking for a deal. So I just rake my hands through it. Like I said, if you don't want to do it this way, you don't have to. You can do it individually. I just feel like I wake it up when I do that. Kind of get it from being flat, because that's how it's stored in the boxes on top of each other. It's just stored flat. So how's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? When you come on, let me know you're on. Let me know where you're checking in from, where you're watching me from. I'm in Canton, Georgia now. That's where I'm at, in Canton, Georgia. Originally from Brooklyn, New York. But now I'm living in Canton and loving it. Alright, let's do some more raking. Let's wake it up. Let's wake it up. This takes a couple of minutes to do. Don't rush it. Take your time. Get a fluff up. Seems a little tedious, but you want it to be nice and fluffed. And we're gonna go in and we're gonna do some more fluffing. So like I said, if you see any holes, it's fine. It's fine. It'll be okay. We're almost done with this. We're halfway through. We're halfway through, and I love this pine. I don't know about you guys. You guys like this pine? I really love this pine. Because it's such variety in it. It's not just one flat type of pine in here. It has depth, it has height, fullness to it, just it by itself. When you really get a chance to really fluff it out really well, it just looks great. Because like, as you can see how full this is? And I fluffed it out. It just looks so nice and full. Then when we add stuff to it, it's going to be even better. Even better. Even better. So I hope everybody, but I wonder what, hey, what are y'all shopping for now? Y'all still shopping for Thanksgiving, or are y'all done started going to Christmas? Because I tell you, the Christmas decorations is gone. I went to Hobby Lobby and Michael's, and well, Michael's is just putting out some of their Christmas, so they still have, you know, quite a few. But I went into Hobby Lobby, and a lot of their Christmas stuff is scarce. So is everybody on Christmas? Did it just skip Thanksgiving? I mean, I don't understand what happened. I don't do anything for Christmas until after Thanksgiving. I let Thanksgiving have its own shine. Its own shine. I don't let Christmas overshadow Thanksgiving. That's like my favorite holiday because it's all about family and love and checking on your loved ones. You know, it's not about gifts. It's not about materialistic stuff, which to me that's Thanksgiving. I mean, Christmas is all about what you're getting from somebody. But Thanksgiving has nothing to do with that. Thanksgiving is all about just being with your family and your loved ones and enjoying your time with them. I just love it. I just love it. All right, we're coming around to the last bit. Like I said, this is the most tedious part of this wreath, but you want to give it a good fluff. So you want to take your time and just give it a good fluff. Like I said, we're going to, as we put stuff in, we're going to, you know, fluff it up some more. We're going to change some stuff or some positioning around. And you can, like, you see the holes. You'll see all of that, but that'll be fine. Trust me, it'll be fine. And then that's how you fluff it. Like, you move the branch. You see how I changed that? Now the holes are not so big. You just place the branches to cover that up. It's a pretty big full wreath. It's not a skimpy wreath. So you get to have all the branches and put them where you need them to cover up what you need to cover up. But I hope everybody is doing well. I don't know if you're traveling, going to see your family. I hope you guys are. I hope you've taken a chance to go see your loved ones. I'm not sure if you're into being vaccinated or not, but if you are, hopefully you got vaccinated. You want to make sure you and your family stay safe when you with each other this holiday. If you don't want to be vaccinated, that's totally your choice. That is totally your choice. But just be safe when you're around your family members, especially the older family members. They don't bounce back like some young ones do, but they get sick these days. So check this out. This is what we have. And we have given it a quick fluff. It took a couple of minutes, but you get it. See? Now look at that. Look at the depth on that. Got nice depth on that. Look at that. And then when you hold it this way, look at that. See that? It's not flat anymore. It's got nice height to it. Gorgeous. Now, easy. After you do the fluffing, and like I said, the fluffing is like the most tedious part. It really is. You take your tag off. Cut off your tag on this. This is how easy it is. We're just going to lay it down in there. That's all we're going to do. We're going to find a nice spot, and we're going to lay it down in there. That's it. We take the beginning of it, and at first you just lay it down in there. Just nuzzle it right down in there. That's all you do. Nuzzle it right down in there. You go around. Let me move this out the way. It's over here. You come around the wreath, and you just nuzzle it in. That's all you do. Just nuzzle it right into the wreath. And we just put placing it just any random place right now because we just want it like towards in the middle of the wreath. You see how you got greenery on this side and greenery on that side? That's what you want. Because you want to be able to see it when it's hanging on your door. Right now it looks like it's pointing outward this way, but once you hang it, you see how now it's facing you. So that's what you want to see. So you just nuzzle it down in there. Just push it down there. Like I said, this is easy. Easy. Look at this. You just nuzzle this down in there. Look how pretty it is already. And somehow this is the perfect length. Look at that. You got like maybe this much left. That's it. Just this much, which we're going to just nuzzle right down in here. That's what we're going to do. We're going to nuzzle it right down in here. We're going to cut off this little hanging tie. This is where you hang it from, the garland. So we're going to cut that off because we don't need that. But look at that. Look, that quick. That quick. You have a wreath. Look at that. And you can stop here. If this is all you want to do, if you just want something plain, wintry, just a little color to your door. Say you have a beautiful big glass door and you don't want to take away the beauty from your glass door, right? You just want to have something on your door, just a little something on your door. This is perfect. This is perfect. A perfect size. If I'm not mistaken, this was a 24 inch. Yeah, this is a 24-inch wreath base, right? So it's a perfect size. And when you hang that, look at that. When you hang it, you're going to see all that burlap. You're going to see those pine cones. It's going to be perfect. See how simple that was? 2 items from Hobby Lobby. All this is 2 items. And this wreath already looks great. Now let me show you how to just lay it down and make sure they don't fall off when you put them on your door. Like I had told you earlier, you don't have to use any glue if this is for yourself. If this is for yourself, you just twist it in, which is how I'm going to show you. Twist it in with the actual greenery picks that's here, that's available, and that's it. And then when you want to change it out for the seasons, you untwist it, you pull this off, and you put your new garland in it, just like you did this one. Now, if you're selling it, when you twist it, you're going to want to put a little dab of glue with your trusty dusty glue gun, where you're twisting it at to make sure you hold it in there. But that's optional. That's only if you want to sell it. If you're making it for yourself, like I said, you don't need no glue. Come on, how easy can this be? All right, so we're going to, let's start on this end. No, start where we started at. Okay, we're at the beginning, right? This is where we started at. So we're just going to find 2 greenery picks. See, I got these 2 ends right here. I got 2 green pieces right here my hands is on. And the garland is right in between it. See, the garland is between. Now my hands is on the opposite sides. The garland is between. We're just going to twist it right down in there. Twist it right down. And there you go. It's secure. It ain't going nowhere. So then we're going to go over maybe 5 inches to another spot. Find another piece of greenery. And we're going to twist it again. Say we got, let's see. We have these 2 pieces right here on the opposite side of the garland. The garland is in the middle. We take it and we just twist it. We just twist it. And you don't want to lay it down. You want to leave it up. And see, it's not going anywhere. Now, if you're going to sell it, you're going to take it, you're going to go down another 4 or 5 inches, whichever is comfortable to you. Remember, this is your art. I say it all the time. It's not rocket science. You do what feels right to you. So if you want to do the twist closer, you can. You want to do it further apart, you can. It's up to you. I'm just showing you a guide. You make it your own. So we're in here. You find another greenery piece. Let's see. Now, we got these 2 ends here. 2 separate ends. Now, if we were selling this, I would tell you take your glue gun, put a little dab of glue right in here, and then when you twist it, it'll stay secure. And you just put a little bit of glue. You don't need to put a lot, just a little. You give it a good 1-2 twist, and there you go. There you go. You want to make sure you can see your burlap and see your pine cones. So you make sure you lift them up a little bit. You want to see your burlap and your pine cones. And we're going to fluff it out. We're going to do some refluffing. So here you go. Now we're going to go over another 5 inches or so, 4 to 5 inches. And like I said, make sure you got these pieces that you twist sticking up. You don't want them laying flat. Okay? You want them sticking straight up, just like the rest of the pine cones that's on me. The rest of the pine on this, you want it to be standing up. So you go over another couple of inches, you find 2 green pines, and you give it another twist. Now, if you want to do something, you can always change this up. You can do like have your garland coming like this, in and out, and up and down, up and down, up and down, instead of it going just directly in the middle. If that's how you want to do it, lay it out that way first. See if you like it that way. If you don't, then lay it out straight like I have it here and see if you like it that way. I've already made one before and I like it in the middle. I just really do. I just think that middle with the green on both sides really makes it pop. So we've tied it down here. Make sure you got those pine pieces sticking up. Make sure you can see the garland, the pine cones, and then you just going over. This is how easy this is, ladies, and this is how easy it is. This is so easy. 1, 2, 3. It is very easy. You just take it. You got your 2 pieces. You got your pine in the middle. You're gonna go right over that rope right there, and you're gonna do 1, 2 twists. That's it. That's all you gotta do. That right there. You just pick up the pines that's there so you can see it, see what's going on. This is an easy DIY wreath. Very, very easy. Like I said, all of these items is at Hobby Lobby. At least they were last week. And they probably, even if they sold out, they probably will get some more before the Christmas holiday is over. But they have others. Like I said, if you don't want to use the pine cone, they had this garland. They have other types of garlands that you can use. If you want to use a pine background with another garland, you can do that. Just let your imagination run wild. That's all. Just let it run wild. So we got the 2 greenery pieces right here, pines at the end on the sides, and we just going to give it like 1, 2, and then 3. And fluff up the pieces around it. You want it to look very natural. Should have brought me some water downstairs. Forgot. So you just mess around with it. You see where you want to tie it down there. Like I said, there's no rhyme or reason. There's no right or wrong way. Whatever you feel, however you feel like you should do it, that's how you should do it. Okay? That's why this wreath right here is so easy and so great to make, because you don't have to cut, your mesh at a certain length. You don't have to either do the ruffle or do the cruffle method or do the fold over ruffle method. There's none of that. There's none of that exact way you do it. This is just laying it in how you see fit, because you can do a zigzag, you can do it straight, whichever one you like, and then just twisting the pines around it, and that's it. I mean, how easy is that? But I had got so many customers of mine. I was like, oh wow, Katrina, sometimes I be in a store and I see beautiful things and I just don't know what to do. I bring it home and then I'm lost. So if you picked up these things, now you know what to do with it. Something very simple. Something very simple. And as I'm going around, I'm just fluffing any spots that I see that need to be fluffed. I'm just giving it a little fluff, messing around with the pines as I go around. And you can do the same. And then when you hang it up and it's actually looking at you, if you can hang it, I actually have door hangers. So when I get through with my wreath, I actually hang it on the door. And that way I can actually place everything where it needs to be. So that's an idea for you. Once you get through with your wreath, make sure you hang it on the door so you know what it looks like when it's being hung on the door. Whether it's for you or for your customers, always remember that. You hang it on your door so you can see what it looks like if your customer, and when your customer purchases it and then hangs it up. So just make sure you do that first so you can see it yourself. So we've done this already. See, we got it secure. It's not going anywhere. And remember, if you're going to sell it, put that little dab of glue in there and it'll hold. So let's move on over. We got this area right here. Let's get some pines on the side. We got 2 pines right here, and this is what we're going to twist. And you can twist it twice or 3 times. I normally go 3 times. That's just, and it's no rhyme or reason. Like I said, that's just what feels good to me. That's just what feels good to me. And I like to pull out my little burlap pieces. I want that to be seen. So I kind of just pull it out so it can be seen. That's all. Not saying you have to do that. I just do it because I want it to be seen. We're almost at the end. Coming around here. Let's find 2 pine pieces. And we found some, and here they are right here, 2 ends. And we just go around once, twice, and just a little third time. Like I said, you don't have to do it a third time. That's just me being extra. If you watch my videos, you know I'm always a little extra. Just a little, but I'm a little extra. So we're going to pick up the little burlap tabs. I just like to look at it. Make sure it's all throughout the wreath. And I think we're almost back at the top. Yeah, we are. See, this is the hangover part. So you can actually cut this if you want, which I think I'm going to do. And how I'm going to attach is right here where these 2 meet up. I'm going to put a little dab of glue, like right there. And that's where I'm going to put my pine. Now, you don't have to do this. You can just twist it right down on it, and it will be fine. Like I said, I'm just a little extra. This is just me being extra. Make sure you're careful with putting your hand there because that is burlap, so it has little holes, so the glue will touch your hand. So make sure you're careful when you do that. So I'm going to take a pine that's right here, and I'm actually going to twist right where that area was, because I don't plan on taking this apart. This is going to be it. This is going to be for sale. I will go back in and hit it with a little bead of glue here and there, but I just wanted to show you guys how you can do it without any glue. Okay, like I said, you just go in wherever you twist it at, and you just add a little dab of glue, just a little bit. You don't want a lot of glue showing on your pine wreath. So look at that. You're done. You're done. Look at this. You're done. You're done. And wherever you see holes, you just fluff your pine. This pine is so full, it will cover any holes. Any holes. This pine will cover it. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. Now I know right in here I see a hole. And you just take some pine, you bend it back, bend one forward, and you close that up. And this is when you can go in and you can fluff. You know, you fluff some more wherever you see holes. You bring some pine up and some spots where you see holes at, like I'm doing right here. I'm actually looking down through my pine. So wherever it looks like it's just a little skimpy, and that's where my pine, I'm going to put my pine pieces, stems at. And then I'm picking up the little burlap, this garland too as well. Making sure when you twist it down, you don't twist it down so tight that it's getting sunk all the way to the bottom of the pine. You make sure it has a little height to it as well, where it's coming up a little midway, either halfway or a little above halfway, where it can actually be seen above the greenery, because this is a very full wreath, so you want to make sure you can actually see your garland that you put in. Okay, that's the best part. These beautiful pine cones with snow on it. That's the best part. So you just go around like I'm doing right now. Take your time, fluff it out, fluff out what you see, and then we're going to put the star on, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to show you how easy that is. Show you how easy that is. All right, I think that's it. Yep, that's it. Here we go. We got it. And like I said, you see how the depth is on this? You see how it's not flat anymore? See how that is? You got the random tall pieces all throughout your wreath. You got one right here. You got one. So you just have that beautiful height. See this one right here? Beautiful height all throughout your pine wreath. All right. So now we're going to go to the star. And once again, this is the beautiful star. Now you can figure out what you want as your top, your bottom, whichever way you want. I have chosen to have this. It looks like a little apple. So I have chosen wherever the apple is for the apple to be my bottom. So this is going to be the bottom of my star where my hands are. And this is going to be what the top of my star is. So, and I'm just going to cut off the little tag. In actuality, you can just pull it off. So this is how you would feed in. Like I want this red piece right here, this apple, to be at the bottom. So you just stick it into the middle. Right here into the middle. You see how that is? It's gorgeous already. Now, how do you attach it, Katrina, you say? Ha! See these beautiful pines that's all around the inside? That's simple, ladies and gentlemen. Grab a pine. Stick it in between that first piece right here. So I'm going to show you again. You got an opening right here. See where my finger is? See that piece, the little piece of wood right there? You got this opening right here where I'm sticking my finger at. You just take the pine. You stick it right in that opening. That's all you do. You push it down to the wreath form, and there you go. And what you do is you can roll this under it. Like I said, if this is a wreath that you're going to have for yourself, it's fine. If you're going to sell it, just add a little bit of glue to that. That's it. Now you find a piece of greenery on this end. You do the same thing. You find that hole at that end. You put a piece of greenery in it. And there you go. Give it a nice little twist. You do the same thing on this end. You got a piece of greenery. On this end, you find that end piece, the little hole, and you just go around it. That's all you do. Go around it. I wanted to show you guys this wreath because it is so simple and easy to do. And it's just 4 items, really 3 if you don't want to do the berries. Oops. If you don't want to do that, you don't have to put the berries. If you just want this right here, which I think is gorgeous. When I first made it, I did not have the berries. And then I thought about it and I said, well, I wanted to put a little pop of color. Once again, me being a little extra. You know how I am. I'm extra. So that's just me being extra. So when you come on, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you let me know you're watching. Let me know who you are, where you're checking in from. Let me know. Let me know. I want to know who's watching. Let me know who's watching because I want to know and I want to say hello to you. All right, now we down here at the bottom. We're going to do the same thing with the points of the star at the bottom. We're going to find a piece of greenery right here. We're going to go through the little opening right here. And you don't have to pull it too tight. Just pull it enough where it's stable. You do the same here because you see, look how stable that is. I can pick up the wreath from it already. See? That's what you want. You find a piece of greenery right here. You go in that little opening. And like I said, you don't have to pull tight. Just make sure you got it secure. And you just twist it around the bottom part of that star. That's all you do. And then you just fluff up your greenery. That's it. You fluff up your greenery. You want that star to show. So you don't want the greenery in here too much. You want to fluff it up, but you don't want the greenery in here too much where you can't see the star. So you make sure you have the greenery push back just enough. Move that. Push back just enough where you can see that beautiful star. Now look at that. Look at that. That's gorgeous. Now you are done. Do you hear me? D-O-N-E. done at this point. You don't have to do anything else. This wreath is finished and it looks absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. 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 Right? Now, me being extra, that's just me being extra, I want to put some berries in here. Okay? So I'm going to take, and this is my fourth item. Like I said, you do not have to do this part at all. You pull your berries apart. You know, you just split it. I don't know if you guys know how to do that, but they come wrapped. It's like wrapped around. And you just take your little utility knife or the scissors and you cut along that wrapping, and then you can just pull it apart. Or you can just pull it apart with your hand. It's whatever you want to do. See, because it just comes apart. That's all it does, is it comes apart. So you can just pull it apart. And once you pull a couple of pieces, then all of them start falling off. Right? So you just pull it apart. Pull out some pieces. And then this last piece you just cut off with your wire cutter. Okay. So now we have the berries off. So I just want a couple of pieces, so I can just go in and just randomly, because you just want a little red color, right? And then you just take, you want a little red color. That's it. You just take it and you just place it where you want to. You're going to add glue to this later. Where's a good spot? There you go. Got a little red there. A little red here. You may want it to go on down this end. And this is just me being extra, ladies and gentlemen. You are done. You are done with this wreath. You are really done with this wreath. And this is just me being a little extra, adding in a little pop of color, you know, just because when I think of winter, I think of the berries as well. They also have the berries that have the snow on them, so you can also get those too. Those would be really, really cute in this as well. Since you have the pine cones here, that would be really, really cute. So you can also do that as well. So this is a spot right here. We're going to put some berries in. And what you do is you just, if you have a glue pot or you have the glue gun, you just stick a little glue like this to the end. You glue it like this to the end. And then you just stick it right in. That's all you do. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I just wanted to come on real quick and do this wreath with you. I hope you like it. I hope it gives you some ideas to go to Hobby Lobby and get yourself 3 items. Get yourself 4 items. Get yourself a couple of items and you can make yourself a beautiful wreath. Even for yourself, or you can make it to sell to someone. I hope this really inspires you to go and just be creative. Come up with your own ideas. And if you want to make some where you can change it out, then change it out. Don't glue it down. Just place it in like I showed you, and then take it out. When the weather changes, you can get a beautiful floral garland in here for the spring. Do some Easter eggs for Easter. The ideas are endless. Endless. So any holiday that you want to decorate, you can do the same thing with anything that you have. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this. I wanted to come on real quick with you guys tonight and show you that you can be inspired to do anything with just a handful of items. This was actually a 4-item wreath, and it's already done. It's not even an hour in, and it's already done. And trust it, really, like I said, you didn't have to do the berries. You didn't even have to put a star in it. You could have just did the pine wreath and the garland. But of course, you know me, I'm always a little extra. I gotta add more. I wanted to show you what you can come up with. So I hope you guys really enjoy it. I hope when you come on, if you're watching a replay, please type replay. If you're watching me on Facebook, please like, share, follow. If you're watching me on YouTube, please like, please subscribe to my channel. If you're watching me or watching this on TikTok, or you get the alert on TikTok, please go over to my YouTube and watch it on my YouTube channel. Every little bit that you do for me on social media really helps my business grow, so I'm hoping you guys can do that for me. And also, don't forget, go to kathimcreations.com, check out my wreaths on my website, or you can go to Etsy, and it's Kathim Creations, one word, on Etsy, and you can see my wreaths on Etsy as well. So until we meet again, you know what I always say, I want you guys to be safe. Bye bye.